What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the official Cliffy J, and I'm back with another video. And today we are going to be picking up where we left off with the challenge season 41 predictions and power rankings. I got my special guest honestly here with me, and let's get right into it. At number 16 for the women, we've got Anissa. And how do you feel about it? Where do you have Anissa ranked on your list? Honestly.
I got her at number 15.
All right. I feel you. Number 15. I got her at number 16. So they're pretty she's pretty close on our two lists. And for me, obviously, it's a lot of reasons why I can't trust Anissa. But the main stuff is, she's very injury prone. She's out of her prime. She was never really someone that had many loyal allies. And this cast isn't really filled with vacation members. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, I can completely agree with you at that point. I know she's usually protected by the Vacation Alliance and the people that she knows, being Tori's best friend, but I don't think she has that security this time. And also, I feel like some of the rookies could definitely take Anissa out when it comes to certain eliminations because Anissa's never been like really like the top competitor. She's played 17 times and has not won. So,
And at number 15 on our combined list, we've got America. Or no, I was about to say, I thought, I almost got scared that wasn't actually number 15. But yeah, number 15, we got America. Where did you have America on your list?
I have America ranked at number 13.
You had America ranked at number 13. That's something. I had her at number 15. So you feel me? That's probably why she's this low. But yeah, now I think that America, she has potential to make it far, especially depending on if she's gonna be able to be paired with a vet and stuff like that. She won no challenges and she had no like challenge ability. You know what I'm saying? She was getting cooked by everybody in challenges, it seemed like.
For me, I feel like America looks weak, in my opinion. And also, I completely agree with you. I don't think she's going to be good at the overall challenges. So I don't have much faith in her, which is why I have her ranked at number 13. So I hope she can maybe prove me different. But yeah,
And at number 14 on our combined list, we have Tay from, what is she from? Australian Big Brother? Big Brother Australia.
yep.
And where'd you have Tay ranked?
Last place, which is number 16.
Mm, I had her at number 11. So go ahead, let me know what made you put her all the way at the bottom.
For me, I don't know Tay at all.
Mm.
So that is a main factor. And then on top of that, I just really didn't feel like she looks like challenge material. You can't really judge a book by its cover, but that's what I had to do since I don't know her.
Right. Well, I've never actually watched Big Brother Australia also, but I did enough research to see that though she wasn't some type of challenge beast, she wasn't a slouch. And she did play with the twin sister, or sister for sure, twin sister. And she was like more of the game player. So she's not as much of a game player as her sister, but she is somewhat of a game player from what I've seen and what I know. And she's also somewhat okay at challenges. So I kind of just feel like, having the Big Brother experience, all that, and being actually decent on your season of challenges, being moderately attractive, I think she should do okay. And at number 13 on our combined list, we've got Blue Kim. And where did you rank Blue Kim?
I ranked Blue Kim at number 12.
All right. That makes sense because she has an average placing of 13. Because I ranked her at number 14. So for me, Blue Kim only won one challenge. It was that second veto. So it wasn't even the first veto, you know what I'm saying, that was required for Jag to even win. You feel me? And now, I don't think that was just because she wasn't a good competitor. Same thing with like America. I don't think it's because she's a bad competitor. But overall performance wise, Blue was significantly better than America throughout the season in terms of overall performance in the challenges. And I think Blue will bring that little bit of athleticism and do pretty well. I don't think she's going to be a great player overall, but I think she should be okay enough in the challenges to prove something. Prove something. Maybe she could be the one to eliminate Anissa. But yeah, what do you guys say about her?
I would say for Blue Kim, from what I've seen on Big Brother, she's just a likable person.
Right.
So I think her social game is something that can be strong, and she may be able to join forces with some of the newbies and the other Big Brother players because there is a good amount of people from Big Brother here. So if they all band together, I could see Blue Kim surviving and riding the wave a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying for sure.
The next lady that we have ranked for number 12 is Adrienne. Adrian is actually from Married at First Sight UK. And Cliffy J, where did you have Adrian ranked?
I had Adrian ranked at number 12.
Okay, number 12 is not bad. That's not bad. I actually had her ranked at number 14. The reasoning why I had her ranked at number 14 was because she's from Married at First Sight. That show is all about love, and she doesn't look like, that she I don't know, would do good at challenges. I did see that she does work out, and I think she has like a little fitness instructor type business or coach type shit that she's doing. But I don't think that she's going to do good on the challenge, but she can prove me wrong. I'd love that.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I don't think she'll do great on the challenge. I just think that, fitness influencer, married at first sight, right? So I'm pretty sure they're not married. And since they're not married, we know she's probably gonna be getting raised up, right? And as long as she's gonna be getting raised up by one of these vets, get picked up, make it further, or just showmans it to make it a little further. I think that she'll do pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? And no, I don't think she'll be good at all. But this is like the last woman that I don't think is gonna be good at all, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, that's how I would say. And at number 11, we've got Naya. And where'd you have Naya ranked?
I had Naya ranked at number 10.
Okay, I see you. I see you. I had Naya ranked at number 13. And why did you have Naya at number 10?
Well, for me, it could have been a little bit of biasness that had me rank Naya at 10 because I do like Naya. I think Naya, like when I was analyzing the different players, I feel like she's missing like that fire, that I'll die on the challenge floor spirit, which is why I think she doesn't do as good as she should be. But with that being said, I think her only strength is being big. So I don't really think being big is even a valuable asset in the challenge, and she's not good at using her weight. I mean, she was literally having an issue with getting the last girl out on season 41 in the physical challenge, excuse me, in the physical elimination. You're bigger than every girl. There's no reason you should struggle about anything physical.
Yeah, no, I definitely see where you're coming from with that perspective. I think that Naya, you know, she did have that fire. And I think she even does have the fire. I just think that, her athletic ability is not where it used to be. She obviously is not in the same physical shape that she was when she was younger. On top of the fact that, she's had the little vaping stuff and, her endurance and breathing and whatever. So I just don't really see much winning potential out of Naya. And so I have to be honest, and that's mainly what I'm basing this on is who has the highest chance of winning, and I don't see it for Naya. I don't see her making the final because at the end of the day, it'll be a purge at some point that will involve endurance or, multiple eliminations. I just don't see her getting it done, even if she does make the final, because it's enough girls that have the better endurance, superior, math or puzzle skills over her and things like that. So I just don't think it's realistic. And at number 10, I've got, no, we've got Olivia. And who'd you have at number 10? Where you have Olivia?
Number 11.
Okay, okay. I had Olivia at number 9, so makes sense why she's at number 10. Why do you have her at number 11?
So for me, I feel like Olivia, I don't know what skills she does have. Actually, no, my apologies. The only skill that Olivia has in my eyes is like socializing and politicking. I think she is really good at making friends. I mean, she has most of the Lavender ladies here. She has her boyfriend, so I think she's going to be well protected based on the relationships that she's built. So I know Olivia's good at building relationships. So that is what I expect from her. Now, whether she even makes it to a final, do I think she can win? I don't really know. So, yeah, that's why I have her ranked not so high, but, kind of right in that middle of the pack.
Right. Got her at number 9 because I still don't really realistically see these people actually winning, but it is possible. I think she's moderately well rounded. I don't think she's great or very good at anything, but I think she's pretty much okay at most things. She can swim. She's shown the ability to do some puzzles before in her career, and she is physical enough to beat some of these smaller girls in an elimination or something like that. So I do have a lot of faith that Olivia will have a deep run, especially when you add in the fact that, of course, she has that social game. She also has allies in Derek, Theo, Naya coming into the game. People like Ashley, Michaela will probably be looking for someone to align with, and I could see that being her. So, and then even someone like Cara, she has a good relationship with her. So I just don't see a situation where she's consistently voted in. So I would
Yeah.
bank on her making the final at this point, but I don't see her getting it done though.
Olivia making the final?
Yeah. And at number 9, we've got Izzy from Two Out to Handle and Perfect Match. What do you got Izzy ranked at?
For me, I ranked Izzy at number 9.
Okay, okay. I had Izzy at number 10, but I definitely I feel it. You feel me? I feel the number 9 ranking. And I'll say that I actually know Izzy pretty well off of these TV shows. I've watched her Two Out to Handle season and her Perfect Match season, even though I haven't watched every season of either of those shows. And I personally really like Izzy. I think that she's someone that is obviously going to probably get into a showman. She's an attractive girl, and just a lot of guys that are single on here. On top of the fact that she does work out, she is in shape, and she is somewhat competitive. So I could definitely see her doing pretty well in the challenge. Now, she's not the most physically like imposing, and she also is someone that clearly works out for like aesthetics rather than athleticism and fitness and stuff. So I highly doubt she'll be any type of athletic beast. She could easily be taken out into an elimination, stuff like that. I could just see her having a good social game and all that type of stuff. But what do you think?
I could definitely see that. I don't know Izzy 100%. But based on, the slight research that I have done, I can completely agree with you, Cliffy J, with that.
And at number 8, we've got Nani. And what do you got Nani ranked at?
I actually have Nani ranked at number 8 as well.
Is that crazy? That's crazy that you got Nani at number 8. And then she actually is at number 8 on our list. You know it's even crazier? I got Nani at number 8. So we both
Oh,
got Nani
wow.
at number 8. This is, one of the rare, perfect placements for both of us having at the same spot. And I just feel like she's middle of the road, obviously. She's not in her prime, not athletically and stuff like that. So I don't think she'll be elimination beast or anything like that, or even as good as she used to be, but she does have a good social game. We know that about Nani. She has the running ability, and if she makes the final, she could be a threat depending on who's there. But I'm also still not really banking on that. How about you?
For me, I would say with Nani, I do think that Nani's a great partner when it comes to challenges. I
Mm-hmm.
think she's really good at complimenting other players that are already good or decent and they don't really lack too much. But I do worry about Nani when it's a singular season. So that's why I didn't rank her too highly.
Yeah, no, I feel you because they're gonna be switching formats and things like that. We know the modern challenge, so since they're probably gonna be switching from individual to partners to pairs and teams and all that, it is easier to put Nani in the middle because
Hmm.
we knew if there's gonna be solidified for sure pairs, we could bank on her getting with a strong rookie partner and having a decent season like with Turbo. But with
Right.
this one, it's kind of like I don't think we can bank on anything. I think we just can bank on her actual ability, and that will put her in the middle of the pack.
Yep.
And at number 7, we've got Aviv. And where'd you have Aviv at?
I had Aviv ranked at lucky number 7.
Okay. I had Aviv at number 6. And that's just mainly because I do see a lot of potential. This is when I get to my people that I actually think have a chance of winning. I think Aviv is going to be a legitimate threat if she were to make the final. We've seen in her first season that she is well rounded, and that carried over into season 40. She's not dominant. She's not the best girl. She's not even maybe the second best girl, even third. But she is someone that's always in the top of the pack, one of the most well rounded women on any cast she's going to be on, pretty athletic, and she's a fighter too, man. She's a fighter. She's gonna go hard, and I trust all of
Hmm.
that about Aviv. And though I think social connections will be her biggest downfall, I could see her going into elimination and getting dominated once again.
Right. I completely agree with you. And that was my one of my concerns about Aviv is more like the social stuff because she is closely aligned with Johnny. So if there is actually a side of the house that is against Johnny, like
Hmm.
we kind of thought about and talked about in our last video, then they could easily go for Aviv. People love to target other people's allies if they can't get the exact person they're trying to target. And she unfortunately would get caught in the crossfire. I do know though that she is good at various different things. So it is possible that she can, hold her own in an elimination, but I also know that she is small. But, like Cliffy J said, she definitely has a lot to give. She's tiny but mighty, so I have a lot of faith in Aviv.
And at number 6, we've got Sydney. And where'd you rank Sydney?
I rank Sydney at number 6.
Okay, I had Sydney at number 5, and Sydney is from Survivor 41, and I'm really high on Sydney because I seen the physical ability there. She had a very strong tribe, and basically everyone on the tribe was pretty good at challenges. You know what I mean? And I could see it even there. And I think she's someone that is going to certainly play hard, as we've seen by the way that her and Corey are going back and forth online. She's definitely going to have to do something, or else that shit is just no reason to even be talking like that, shorty. You feel me? But especially no, we're gonna be honest. Corey is someone that yeah, he's more boring now, there's no debate against that he came onto the scene as one of the hottest prospects in challenge history. He came in making multiple finals, especially if we took that modern era when the challenge has actually been hard. He's made multiple finals in his first couple seasons, was a strong competitor, whatever metric you want to bring up, maybe not the smartest, but he was clearly a strong competitor, and he caused ruckus from the jump giddy up and was having issues and things like that. Like, let's be real. And he was slamming over pasta. Come on, man. At the end of the day, they can stop hating on that boy. But let's get back on topic. Sydney, I do know for a fact, no matter I know it, she's gonna be a chaotic player. And I know that she's also gonna be someone that's gonna try to be in the top of the pecking order and things like that. And I just could see her also being a survivor player that's somewhat in shape, being a very strong competitor. They usually are, even if they're not like the biggest and buffest and baddest, you know.
Yeah, I definitely agree with most of what you said. I know with Sydney, I agree with you. I was able to see her physical strength because she was able to showcase that. That's mainly what I seen from her. And I know that she has like the drive to win, which is what's needed to be a good challenger. So I'm excited to see what she can do on the challenge this time, especially with there being survivor players as well that she can maybe align with and be in a good position.
Yeah, for sure. And at number 5, we've got Cara Maria. Where'd you got Cara at?
I've got the Queen Cara at number 2. What about you?
I've got the jester, Kara, at number seven. I've got Kara at number seven. And I've got
Oh.
Kara at number seven. Because I think she's obviously a really good competitor. And she's always on the bottom though. Like, what am I going to do with that? She's always outside of the numbers or scraping by, and that's just what it usually is. And I don't think it'll be that different this time. I have a feeling that she'll be on the bottom of Theo and Olivia's alliance,
Mm-hmm.
going against
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, but also having that CT connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that she'll be going in early, like usual. She'll be people's scapegoat. She'll be an easy vote in for a lot of people, even rookies. They'll say, "Oh, she's a vet. I can get some fucking cool points off of sending in Kara, even if it's going to be the opposite, right?" So, yeah, I think she'll have a hard road, like usual. If she makes the final, she'll be a threat, maybe win. I just think she is a little bit older now. She did slow down a little bit in these past two seasons, but she is still elite. And I can't say it's not a chance she'll win. I just don't think that she'll have an easy enough road to get there and win at the end with other strong competitors like the people I have at my number one, two, and three, and even four spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can completely understand where you're coming from. And for me, I was hoping that, Kara can get in Theo's alliance and, get that protection from CT hopefully. Because I know Johnny's gonna gun for her any minute that he gets. So I know she's really almost like a high variance player in a way, but I have faith in Kara because I mean it's Cara Maria. We all know Cara Maria does have that fight, that fire that I said earlier about Nia lacking. Cara Maria has that. So I know she's going to put everything into this season. And I know she has experience over a lot of these girls as well. So I'm hoping she can use her tools that she has to oh god. I'm hoping that she can use the tools that she has and make a deep run. And at number 4, we have Leica. And with Leica, I had her ranked at number 4 as well. And Cliffy J, where did you rank Leica?
Number four.
Sweet. So we're deadlocked with her rankings there. Now, with Leica, the reason why I ranked her at number 4 was because she did appear on a show called Ultimate Challenge. I know that show has a lot of different things that you do, like obstacle courses, rock climbing, water rafting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if she brings those skills to the challenge, she's really going to be a fierce competitor and someone that is going to be really a new threat, like they're being called this season.
Yeah.
I also think that she looks like she's a really nice girl and she can maybe find some friends, get a nice little alliance going on.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree 100%. I think Leica could certainly be the front runner for the women to genuinely win it all. Just from a physical standpoint, her background in collegiate sports, also, I could definitely see her being the favorite. But she'll be such a big threat. I think no woman will want to run the final with her. So, though I have her really high on my list, I don't see her actually having a super deep run at all. But if she does have a deep run, she's probably going to be running all the way to the check. You know what I'm saying?
For number 3, we've got Ashley Mitchell. Where did you have Ashley ranked, Cliffy J?
I had Ashley at number two.
Oh, wow. Okay. I ranked Ashley at number 5. Do you care to say why you ranked Ashley at number 3?
I had Ashley at number two
Oh, sorry.
because I feel like if we're looking at the women on the cast, Cara, Ashley, Michaela have the best combination of where they are in their careers and skill. You could add Aviv in there, but they will probably be the three that are in the best combination of where they are in their careers and skill. When I'm looking at the situation of the cast, because that matters so much, it's extremely dire to these rankings. I just think that somebody like Ashley is not going to be targeted off rip. She has the social game to traverse a cast like this where it's going to be a lot of people that don't actually know her. You know what I mean? Not well enough to really judge her, right? And it's also going to be a slew of players that are going to be against each other before they're against her. You know what I mean? And since we're gonna have Johnny's side over here with the Leroys and the Avives and the Derricks and stuff like that on that side, you're gonna have the other side over here where you're gonna have Olivia and Theo, the other Derek, Naya, and whoever else there's over there. I think she'll be able to ride the middle. She'll be able to ride the middle of the veterans, probably growing decent relationships with all the rookies. Because I do think, especially after last season, she's gonna want to perform well and gonna want to make a deep run. So I don't think she'll be a big, big negative presence. If she's not gonna be a big
Yeah.
negative presence, she's gonna have a good social game. That's basically how it works with Ashley. So I'm gonna bank on Ashley doing very well, and she's a serious contender to win.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to hear you say that. You know, if she has a good season, she can have a good social game because Ashley seems like a dick. But she
Yeah.
seems cool. You know, sometimes she says some stuff I agree with and she may seem cool, yes. For me, with Ashley, the reason why I ranked her at 5 is because honestly, I feel like if she goes into elimination, she's going home. Period. It's like almost every time I see her go into elimination, she does very bad. She gets too flustered. She gets upset. She lets her anxiety take over, and she gets her ass on the next plane home. So if she can avoid eliminations, I think Ashley will do pretty good. And she's obviously a really good final runner because she has different components that are good for that. So, yeah, that's why Ashley's ranked where she is. You know, her resume pretty much talks for itself. For number 2, we have D. Cliffy J, where did you have D ranked?
Number 3.
I had D ranked at number 3 as well. Now, with D, I really was able to kind of see her strengths in Survivor. I felt like she was a pretty badass on Survivor. She did good at winning different challenges. She was an asset to her team physically. And, you know, from watching Dee on Instagram and things like that, she looks like she's pretty fit. So, as long as she can bring that over to the challenge, I think she's going to be a good challenger. And I know when it comes to like socializing and politicking, I feel like Dee does think pretty strategically at times if she needs to. So I think she'll be able to kind of set up a path for her to get through the game safely.
Yeah, definitely feel you. Well rounded. Like D is pretty simple. Well rounded overall as a reality TV game player. Good physically, good socially, and understand the strategic aspect. On top of the simple fact that it is very clear that she is in the reality TV space. You know, I can't say I've seen her hanging around challengers, but I've seen her around people that have been around challengers and people that are in that circle. And even actually, I can't even lie, she was at Johnny's gym recently. So I could her and Leica, but I could definitely see
Oh.
and Yermi, but I could definitely see her being around the challenge sphere, being a challenger in general. I think that her entire aura and vibe meshes really well with the entire fan base and the people that are on the challenge. I just think it makes sense. I think out of anyone in recent Survivor history that makes sense as a crossover player, I think D is maybe the one that makes the most sense to me other than Sydney. I think Sydney was a huge shoo-in. But I think D is maybe the number one biggest crossover player. And as I said, she's extremely well rounded. So, I could see her doing really well on here.
And for number 1, we have Michaela. I personally had Michaela ranked at number 1. Cliffy J, where did you have her ranked?
I had her at number 1.
Of course. Anybody looking at the ladies on the challenge this season, 41, if you're not putting Michaela at number 1, what are you doing and why didn't you? Please let us know in the comments below. Now, for me, I don't think there's much to be said about Michaela because her game speaks for itself. She's an all around great challenger. She's good at strategizing and kind of figuring out who she needs to go with and who they need to target in order to make sure that she can walk to the end. So I'm very excited to kind of see what move she can pull off this season or who she's going to work with. Not only that, but the physical part of it. Michaela's a very smart girl. She's good at any puzzle. She's good at any math that you throw at her. She's got all that down packed, as well as she's a physical goddess. She's perfect physically. She seems like she can run. She's really strong. I don't doubt Michaela in any way possible.
KC, Cam, Laurel, Michaela. What do all these women have in common? They all have been extremely, extremely, extremely skilled and physical from the first time we seen them hop on the screen. And I just personally believe that Michaela is the next of that type of archetype. The well-rounded,
100%.
very physical girl. And extremely physically imposing. That also has to go into it. Has to be physically imposing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she is that. She is the embodiment of a dominant female challenger. Now, it's reminding me a little bit more of Laurel as of right now until we see her dominate that final. You feel me? We got to see her dominate that final or she's young Laurel. But I just think that what she needs is improved endurance. Not saying that she couldn't have won that final without an improved set of endurance, but I think that when you're looking at this cast, we got Cara, we got Ashley, we got Aviv, three like endurance like beasts. You know what I'm saying? And then we also have Leica, someone that I would assume is going to be probably great when it comes to endurance. You know what I'm saying? D, someone that has proved they have pretty good endurance. So I think she's going to need an endurance boost over what we saw in USA. And I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see an endurance boost. Mm-hmm. And with that being the case, I think she's just the most well-rounded girl on the cast. That's including anybody.
100%. I completely agree.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Push the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new lit banger. Peace.